What is going on, everybody? Matt with Outdoor Believing, and we are back and at it again. And today, this video is gonna be a little crazy. I have been struggling to make a video the last week and a half. It has been absolutely insane. I've been trying to get a video to you guys every week on Sunday around 5:30, and it is extremely difficult sometimes to get that to happen. So I appreciate you guys watching. I really do. If you want to help me out, go down, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button right now, just to get my video a little extra push there on YouTube. But it's been really hard to get a video out to you guys this week. So this is kind of going to be a trifecta of videos. I've been out twice now salmon fishing, and I've been out squirrel hunting once. And it's just been not enough content to get a full video. So I'm going to kind of go backwards here and start off with today. I ended up driving up north a little bit to find some salmon. We have had a massive heat wave coming through for the last couple weeks, and it's been super dry. The rivers are extremely low, and fishing has just been tough. A lot of the salmon haven't moved in yet, but we got rain yesterday, enough to get a little extra water in the rivers, to get a little push of salmon coming in. And today I only had a couple hours to fish, so I got up here. I ended up getting on the water, and I saw so many salmon. I'm hoping the video does it justice. Take a look, see what we get, and I hooked into another giant. These guys got one on. Hopefully he doesn't drop anchor in my spot. Doesn't look like he's going to. Oh, there's one right there. There's a couple of them. That's right, it's salmon season here in Michigan right now. We have been in a drought the last 4, 5, 6 weeks. It's been absolutely terrible. We got some rain last night, and it's brought the water level up. We've got a fresh run of fish in. I've been walking down the trail on the way here, and we've already seen 3 people fighting fish. I'm seeing a bunch of fish in the holes. Hopefully today turns into a great day on the river. We're gonna be throwing spawn. We're going to be throwing spinners. We got a whole arsenal of beads. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for those aggressive fish. Hopefully we can get into a couple. So stay tuned. Let's get at it. Let's get fishing. All right, guys, here we go. Salmon are right in these holes. There's a bunch of them here right now. Super active, moving around. We will see. Right now I got my 10.5 foot Okuma Guide Select rod, 3000 series reel. I got 20-pound braid on here, down to a 15-pound leader. Right now I'm just going to bottom fish for him. I got some spawn. Check that out. Just some spawn that I got from a local bait shop. Hopefully we can get into some of these big salmon that are down here. Now it's mid to late September, and it's like 45 degrees right now. I'm super pumped to be out here. Let's get going. Let's see if the spawn can get a fish on. All right, guys, there's a ton of salmon right here. There's a big female on a start of a bed right here. Now we could even get some big browns, because browns like to hang out in these deep holes behind these fish. Man, look at that one. That's got a spinner in its back. Whoa. There's a ton of fish in the system right now. I have already seen like 30 fish. Now what you're looking for when you're here in the morning, these fish are on the move. So you're looking for these beds, these holes. They're going to be swimming through them. When the sun gets high, they're going to really concentrate in these holes and pile up and not move as much because it gets hotter out. We'll see. I'm hoping. Man, there's some good fish in here. I might even throw a thunder stick on as active as these fish are right now. And this is essentially an egg-sucking leech, but in purple. I think we're going to give that a try. For some reason here, I found that purple just really makes them angry out here. And they just inhale this thing. One just hit me, and I missed him. Time to try the spinner. Oh, I had one. That dude hit hard. Dang. That was cool. He was not happy with that. Man, he swiped at it. They're aggressive. Super aggressive today. Just gotta let it sink and get in front of them. And then they are just smashing it. Oh, one hit it again. I'm just letting this, like, it's drifting in the current kind of by itself to get down to the right depth, and then as it's getting down, it's spinning and coming in my way, and they're on it for sure. Oh, oh, that was an accident. I got one though. Hooked up. Oh, it came out. Oh, buddy, that was cool. He swiped at it, missed, and hooked himself. So that worked out that we lost him. Good fight though. That's funny, they chase it. They chase it like crazy, but aren't fully committing. There's a fish. Oh, I thought I hooked him good, but I did not. Not a big one. All right. Come here, buddy. All right. First fish of the trip. Look at that. Nice little jack. Look at that, guys. Beautiful little fish. Unfortunately, he wasn't hooked legally, so we're gonna let him go. But that's a beautiful fish. All right, one more look at this beautiful male salmon. Little jack, we're gonna let him go. Come on, bud. Get some water on those gills. And there he goes. All right, hopefully the video did it justice. Hopefully you guys saw the amount of salmon that went by me. A lot of people say salmon don't bite once they get in the rivers. I beg to differ. They don't really feed when they get in the river, but if you agitate them enough, they get angry, especially if they're on any type of bed or they're around females that are about to spawn. They get angry. They don't want anything around the beds, so they will attack a bait and they will bite. It is possible this time of year to actually get them fair hook in the mouth. That was a nice little male. I ended up letting him go, and I hooked into what I think was a really fresh giant female, and she got off. Next thing, 3 days ago, I headed over to a local river over closer to my house, a little down south, and this was right before the rain, and I was up by a dam, spillway, whatever you want to call it. There was a decent amount of salmon up by the spillway jumping, so take a look, check this footage out, and I landed another nice one. This is such a cool little river. Well, I mean, the crazy part is this is where the fish stop. I mean, they can't get up this dam. There's one down here that has a lamprey on it. That's pretty cool. All right, guys, let me show you what I'm using. I'm using a 10.5 foot Okuma guide select rod, a 3000 series reel. I got 20-pound braid on here. That's just Power Pro, down to a leader with a couple split shot up here. So I'm basically just fishing the bottom down to a spawn sack and a hook. And then I'm also throwing some spinners. I had some thunder sticks, but they're not riding right, so I don't know if you guys can see, but there's fish porpoising all throughout here. There's one. There it is. Unfortunately, it's snagged on the spawn. Look at that beautiful, beautiful little coho. We're gonna let this one go. There she goes. Awesome. Good deal. That was awesome, guys. There we go. Unfortunately, that one was snagged, so we let that one go. It was a beautiful little coho. We're gonna get back out there. There's some giants that are jumping here. and hopefully we can get one that eats it. So that guy's got one on over there too. That's all we're using, guys. Pop that through. And I've been doing this year. This is actually an egg loop. I never did this before. Usually I just hooked it on the hook, but now I'm just kind of using the egg loop to hold those on the hook a little better. Beautiful. They're pooling up in this little circle right here. We're trying to get one because there's a couple actually, it looks like chasing big females, and they'll chase stuff away from the females and actually bite at it. So there's one. Ah. Man, that was a fresh fish. That stinks. That's all right. What can you do? All right, once again, I ended up landing another nice little male salmon. And there was a ton of salmon jumping right there, and it's only because they were as far as they could go. Any salmon that came up that river, that's as far as they could go, so they were stuck there. There was probably, I don't know, 50 to 60 salmon, but downstream there really wasn't a ton in any of the holes. The river was super low, but guys were catching a couple salmon out there, and it was just absolutely a ball. Next up, small game open September 15th, and squirrel hunting, rabbit hunting is definitely a passion of mine. It's something that I got into young as a child, and I got out and I saw a ton of squirrels. But if you guys have ever been squirrel hunting, you know how much or how hard it is to keep a scope on a squirrel, let alone trying to keep a camera and a scope and get a shot all on film for you guys. It was extremely difficult. Check out what I got. It was a blast. And I don't know if you can tell, but I got some orange on today. That's right. Today, we're going to do a little squirrel hunting. We got the 1022. It's an old 1022, so I'm curious to see how it does. We're out here on a piece of public land today, and I am super pumped. Season's been open here for a couple days now. I just got the kids off to school. It's beautiful out. It's going to get hot today, so we're only going to give it a couple hours, but I'm pumped. Just nice to be in the woods again. I'm going to get the rest of my stuff on. We're going to get going, and hopefully we can get some squirrels. All right, here it is. The old 1022 Ruger. This thing has shot a lot of squirrels in its day and a lot of rabbits. So hopefully we can make it happen today. Get a few more. I'm super jacked. Let's get going. But we're going to walk down some of these trails and listen for some squirrels. This early in the morning, the squirrels should be pretty active. Squirrel hunting 101. Get in the woods. It's really thick cover right now, so you're hoping to hear them on the ground. You're hoping that they chirp at you and that they're making their alarm sounds, and you can kind of pick them out in the trees and then hopefully make a move on them and get that shot. So it already looks good. We're going to look for nut-bearing trees too. If we see a bunch of those, we might sit down and just see what's up. So we're going to let the woods settle down for a little bit. So I see my first squirrel. It's a gray squirrel. He's about 75 yards that way. We're going to try and make a move on him, and hopefully we can get a shot at him. Missed him. One down. We did it. We got one squirrel down. Nice sized black squirrel too. Super pumped about this. We can get 5 here, so 4 more. There's a couple more chirping over here. We're walking around the woods, listening for squirrels, either running on the ground, looking high in the trees. It's hard with this cover, but when they alarm at you, just stand still. A lot of times they'll start moving. You'll be able to see that tail flicker. They'll go like this, and you'll see that in the trees. So keep an eye out. Also the alarms, like I said, there's one more that way, and I think there's another one this way right now. It's only like, I don't know, 3rd, 4th day of season, so not a lot of people have been out here. There's a lot of squirrels in the area. We're gonna get a few more. There's 2 squirrels on that tree. And there we go. I had an absolute blast, but I definitely want a cameraman if I ever go back squirrel hunting to make a video for you guys, because it's extremely hard. I had such a good time. I got a really nice black squirrel. It was such a pretty squirrel that I ended up taking the tail off, getting the bone out of it, and curing the tail, drying it out, because my son really wanted it to hang in his room. So that's gonna look really cool. I mean, I lost count after 10 squirrels. It was that crazy of a morning. So I've been seeing a lot of things, just not been able to connect on any of these. It's just been absolutely crazy. So here it is. I'm putting a trifecta of video together for you guys. Hopefully you like it. If you would, help me out, push this video out, hit the like button, throw some comments down there. On another note, I made it up to the home property up here because it was time. Deer season it's a week away from tomorrow. I cannot wait. Opening day is October 1st, and I got up to the food plot. I wanted to lay another 200 pounds of seed down total because it's been so dry up here, and we didn't get the rain we were supposed to after I planted the first time. We did get some growth. I'll show you some video here of the plot. The rye came in a little bit, the best so far. Some of the turnips and the tillage radish definitely came in a little bit, but I wanted to put 200 pounds down because I know that without the rain, the birds got to a lot of it. Hopefully it didn't get burned out, but we're supposed to get rain again tomorrow. So I put that down and I put a little more fertilizer down, and it's looking really good. We got some really nice bucks on camera that are still showing up. They made it through the early season, the youth hunt, the Liberty hunt, and I'm still getting does that made it through the doe hunt, the early antlerless hunt that was last weekend here in Michigan. So I'll show you some pictures of the bucks that we got on camera right here, and they're still coming in. Hopefully opening day is going to be nice. Hopefully it's going to cool down real nice. We will see. We're going to do a lot of hunting this year, and I got a couple state land spots that I think are really going to be on fire this year. They're new spots that I've never hunted before, and they look primo. Crazy video. I appreciate it. I know it's a lot of talking, but if you could go down, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, throw some comments out there, tell me it's going to be okay. But I don't know. I'm just happy to be doing this, and I appreciate you guys watching. So hopefully you guys have a good deer season. Get out, hang some stands, get on the river if you can. And until next time, you guys have a good one.